Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wonderfully Hopeless podcast. My name is Charity, and it is January 1st, 2024, and I just went through all of my cross-stitch whips and sorted out what my plans are for 2024 and all that good jazz. So, I have all my active whips sorted and done, and now I need to go through with knitting and go through all my knitting whips and decide what I'm going to do with them. So let's take a look. Alright, so as with my cross stitch, I am going to go through all of my project bags. I think this is all of them that has projects in them in some sort of status. I have a basket with a granny square blanket that I kind of need to tackle getting that on the list as well, but I don't want to fish everything out of the basket to deal with that. So I need to keep that in mind. Matter of fact, let's just put that right in the planner. So, granny square blanket. I can't even remember. I need to make an effort to finish that. So, that needs to make it higher up on the list. Alright. First bag. This is not knitting. This is crochet. This is going to get finished because it's more than halfway finished now. This is just a giant double thickness pot holder. It's almost big enough now, but it's supposed to be a square, so I just need to go a little bit longer. I'd have to get out some stuff to measure, but it's just single crochet. I don't even remember what this was. It was just some cotton that was in my stash. This red is, I love this cotton. And I don't remember what the seasonal one on the bottom was, but it was just random. I went down to my stash, pulled some out. I'll finish this. I'm just working on it a little bit here and there. Like I said, I started this right before Christmas, and it's almost half done. So that's fine. That can stay. I'm not even going to bother to put that on my list because that's easy. Alright, next up, in this project bag by Craft Like a Monkey. I love this bag. My husband got it for me for Christmas last year. This bag really got me loving the snaps on the bags. It's pretty awesome. Alright. These are a pair of socks. So I just have the first one started. All sorts of weirdness in them. I am using Knitter's Pride Zings 9-inch Circs and US 0. The yarn for the cuff is Oh Christmas Tree by Leading Man Fiber Arts. I love their yarn. So that's awesome. And then the other colorway is by Turtle Pearl, and it is, what's the name of this one? Mistletoe Kisses. So I just started the heel. This is purse knitting, school knitting, yada 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 knitting. I'm not gonna stop. I've really been enjoying socks and sweaters here recently, so that's a definite stays. Alright, what's next? In one of my funky giant project bags that I made. This is a scrappy project. I haven't worked on this in a while, but it's a scrappy project, so I'm fine. I just started the second row, so get this turned around. This is a Jelly Roll stripe blanket, fingering weight yarn. It's just scraps and drop the other needle. Signature needles, I don't remember what size, but just straights. Mindless knitting, this was something I was working on quite a bit, and I just have too many projects, so, and it is literally just a giant ball of scraps, a cake of scraps. So no plans to frog that, just kind of work on it as I can and do. I like scrappy projects, they just don't see as much time. Alright, I don't even know what's in some of these bags. Okay, so this is a hat and a pair of flexi flips, but I don't know what size flexi flips these are because, yeah, I don't know what size needles these are either. Yeah, this is what you find. Okay, the sticker is actually over the size of the needles. Anyway, this is the Musselburgh hat that everybody loves so much. I'm going to try and finish this year and make this a Christmas present. So that's all I have on that one. Yeah, it's not a priority, but I think I'm going to put it in the Christmas present pile, so it'll get worked on when I get some of these whips worked down. I don't think this should have anything in it. It's going to get a project in it, that's the plan. I know what's going in here. Oh, this has got a pair of socks. Okay. I wondered where these needles went. Alright. This is a pair of socks for me. It is out of the Knit Picks Felici. I think this is Sally. Yes, Sally. So Nightmare Before Christmas inspired. There's the colors. So I need to make some progress on that. I had forgotten that I had started these. So, yeah, I need to get these going because I have another project that is Nightmare Before Christmas related that I was planning on casting on today or tomorrow, and now I need to get this off the needles, or I need to find some of my other needles. We'll see which one happens. Okay. Alright. Next. Alright, I know what this is. And here's the problem with taking things out of bags. You don't put them back in the bags. That's kind of a problem. I'm making a mess for myself. That's not good. Alright. That goes in there. That goes in there. Okay. So there's the socks. Alright. This is my anthology throw. And I've been working on this year. I started this last year. I made my own advent because I really can't afford to buy one. So I just made one. And it's mostly Leading Men, but it's got some other yarns in it. I just pulled from my minis. So where's the progress? Anyway, I'm going to try and work on this throughout the year and get this finished so I can start a different Advent project next year. So it's gonna have to get a new bag because it's just about outgrown this one. It might be stuffed in there pretty tight. So that can go in the bag. Alright. Lila Styles bag. And this is my Pagona. And I'm actually getting close to having this finished, so I just need to knock this out. So this is where we're at. It is getting huge. And I have got this much of this color, and then I am going to bring in the black and finish it off with the black. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. And so, I started this last year, so, or in 2022. So really, this just needs to get off the needles. It's super simple and easy. Mindless knit. I just need to get it done. So this needs to get finished. Alright. Okay. Now on camera battery 3. And let's pick up where we left off. Alright. Next up, another Lila Styles bag. And this is getting fraught. So, get a crochet hook back. This is supposed to be a dog sweater for my giant Great Dane. I am not going to do that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It is a pink gradient. Maybe I will make a another poncho for my niece. It's pink gradient. She'd love it. And maybe a little bit more practical than a dog sweater that, while my Great Dane would enjoy, my other dog will just shred it. So, yeah, frogging that one. So, there's that. Alright, what's next? I don't know what I'm going to do this in. So, it's a project bag I made. This is a corner to corner granny, or corner to corner, yeah, it's just we'll just call it corner to corner crochet blanket. So I'm on the decreases. It's gonna be a baby blanket. I am not. It was fine when I was increasing. I'm not enjoying the decreases as much as I should. If I just finish it, I could just knock it out. So it's not a priority right now. I have a baby blanket done and one almost done. So I think I'm just going to go for one baby blanket at a time from now on. So I'll finish the one that I've been doing 30 minutes a day while I'm on the treadmill, and then I will put that into the 30-minute on the treadmill rotation. I should be able to crochet as well as I can knit on the treadmill. Probably better because I have the muscle memory for that. I don't have to watch what I'm doing on the crochet, so maybe that's what I'll do with that. But because I don't have kids, most of my siblings are done having kids, and we're now on the grands. So, yeah, I just want a few. And here is the other baby blanket, and this one is the one that I do 30 minutes a day on the treadmill. it is sparkly and rainbowy and pretty. So, it's getting there. I should probably take a tape measure to it and measure what it is, but I've got 2 more cakes of yarn plus the one that's almost gone now, so I'm gonna see where it's at after this one and go from there. The sparkly yarn my niece would love if I made her something out of, so yeah, 30 minutes a day, that one works great. That has to go back to the basement. Alright, what's next? Alright, this is off the needles, and that is what I need right there for my next project. Alright, so this needs to be put up. This doesn't have anything active in it. And this is part of the reason why I do this, because I need to know what in the world I have and what in the world I don't have. Alright, so that goes over there. Alright. I don't have any clue what's in this. I'm hoping a bunch of nothing. Oh, this is a sweater that's probably going to get frogged. This was a boxy. I've got the ribbing done. I don't know. I might finish this. I've been really enjoying sweater knitting. And the boxy would be an awesome jeans sweater to wear. So maybe I will go ahead and finish this, or put this back. I started it at the beginning of the year and never finished it. I'm using Vintage Barocco. I don't think it has a color name. So, yeah, just a number. So, maybe I will just put that back into active, because that's a sweater. And I've really been enjoying wearing knitting on garments. So, maybe that'll go back to active. Alright. Love this bag. My sister-in-law had it made and and gifted it to me. And this is my Geo Gradient. And this, I think, is going to get ripped back. So, I did step 2 and this sparkly yarn, and the more I look at it, the more I think I just want to stick to the gradient in the center instead of playing with colors. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up ripping all of this out and starting over. So it really hasn't seen any time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish the Pagona, and then I'm going to rip this back and do this the way I envision doing it. I hate when I rip back, but I think I really have been enjoying all the ones that have stuck to the gradient, and I liked my gradient, and I think I just need to go back to that. I don't love the salmony color, but it's fine. And this yarn is super squishy and yummy, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to rip back and do that. But I think I'm going to prioritize the Pagona first, and then I'll go back to this, because I have to frog, and that sucks. Alright, 2 bags left. Alright, we have the Coffee Gnomes. This is another bag that my sister-in-law had a friend make and gifted me. This is my favorite things blanket. It's not a priority, but you know, I've been working on it slowly but surely. It's super squishy and nice, and I just kind of work on it as I want. It's great mindless knitting, because it's just knitting. So there's that. I have a few blankets. And then this one is just a swatch. So I am in the process of swatching for another shirt. So I've got this much of the swatch done. So this is just a swatch right now. Nothing major. I need to finish the swatch so I can start the shirt, but that's it. So that is all my current whips. What are my plans for 2024? Let's pull this open. Where's my knitting one? All right. So my goals for the year, the big goals. I want to start the Voyage cardigan. I am going to use my Leading Men Fiber Arts minis, and I have massive amounts of those. So I'm using those along with, let me get up and get, sorry, Knit Picks Stroll. I haven't decided if I want to leave it this way or if I want to dye it just this light gray. I need to lay out the minis and decide which ones I want to do, but that cardigan is high on my list of to-dos. So I bought the stroll for it, and then I have my minis. I just kind of need to see what minis I want to use and pull them out and decide which color goes best. So I have that. Now that I found my needles, I want to start the Jack's Lament fingerless mitts, and that is this pattern, and this came from this book. I need to see if this pattern is online on Ravelry so that I can, because it's got charts, and it would be so much easier if they are online so that I can use yeah, the stitching, yeah. Anyway, so I need to check that out, but that is something I want to start hopefully tomorrow, today or tomorrow. So there's that. I want to finish up the swatch and the tea. That's the Le Havre tea, I think. I have no clue how I'm pronouncing it. So that swatch is going. I would like to do the Calming the Storm shawl. I have yarn picked for it. I just need to do it. I want to work on some cables, and then once again from my Nightmare Before Christmas knitting book. Might be, if you can't tell, there's a few things in here I want to do. I want to do the Sally socks. Let's see if I can find them. There's a, like I said, there's a lot in here I want to do. I want to do this pair of socks this year. So, Colorwork socks. And then I want to finish my Anthology Throw, the Pagona shawl. I want to do, get my Geo Gradient done, and then the Graceful Waves is another shirt. So 3 garments, a pair of socks, a pair of fingerless mitts, and some shawls. So that is my, and I knit obsessively, so I'm sure there will be more, but that is currently what I want to get done. I really want to get some of this stuff off the needles, and I really want to do more garment knitting. I'm trying to shift away from so many shawls and do more garments, so I need to get these shawls off the 2 shawls I have on the needles off the needles, so I can really start focusing on more garments. So that is my knitting plans for the year. Well, we'll save the first. Well, okay, 3 garments is going to take me most of the year. So that is what my plans are for the near future. So for the fingerless mitts, I took some undyed straw and I dyed it. So it's a nice black variegated, and I am going to pair it with undyed, and that's what I'm going to do the fingerless mitts out of. So I have the yarn ready to go. I just need to get it caked up, and the needles that I found in the project bag are likely what I'm going to use. If not, I have to check the pattern and see, but at this point I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. So it's going to be day 2, or New Year's Day, or January 2nd is going to be my day of new starts, because I just don't have, it's 4 o'clock, and by the time I get dinner, I want to do a little cross stitching and maybe relaxing. So I think everything else is going to wait for then. I still need to film my regular episode. And yeah, so with that, I am going to say goodnight. I'm going to edit these tomorrow and hopefully get them up to you guys soon. I hope everybody is having a great new year, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.